Hey guys, how you going? And welcome to the first 2020 international between New Zealand and England. I've decided to do the full 2020 series, playing the actual 20 overs each side. And what I'll do is just cut it down to the highlights. So instead of a 2-hour video, you've just got around a 20 or 15 to 20 minute video. And yeah, we're playing at the Higley Oval here, as they are actually playing in real life. The teams might not be exactly correct. I played this 1 or 2 days before the actual game on Friday. But here we go, looking at the anthems here. Morgan, the captain for the England side, and then for the New Zealand side, rocking that old school 2020 strip, we've got Tim Southey leading the New Zealanders, as Williamson is currently injured. And let's take a look at the lineups here, as we see 2020 Hagley Oval. New Zealand surprisingly favourites for the first game, as judged by the bookies, surprisingly. It is their first match since the World Cup final. As we take a look at the teams, as I said, they are not exactly correct. Like, I know, for instance, Banton isn't playing. Known Ali is 12th man there. Don't know what that is, but oh well. Let's get down to the toss. England have called the toss. And what is going to happen? England have won the toss. What are they going to do? It's a medium grassy pitch. Wouldn't be surprised if they bowl first. But they've chosen to bat. It's a surprising decision. How will it pay off for them? And here we go, the opening scenes here. Seifert with the wicket-keeping gloves. Lockie Ferguson going to be taking the first over of the series. Bairstow and Banton walking out to the crease. Banton was in some amazing form in the Vitality Blast 2020 competition in England, which earned him the call-up. Also Pat Brown as well. He was performing quite well in that tournament, which is seen his maiden international call-up to the England side. Lockie Ferguson just rolling the arm over, getting ready, getting some last-minute stretches in before the first ball. Let's head down to the first ball of the match, and it's going to be pulled away there. Actually, the third ball of the match, I should say. It's been pulled away. Banton is going to be getting his first boundary in the international arena. Well played, mate. And then it's a bit of a swing and a miss there from Banton. Good bowling. Southey from the other end here. As I said, just the highlights. So we'll just be looking at the exciting bits as Bairstow hits that one for 4. England off to a great start here. None for 12 as we see Bairstow pull that one away. He moves on to 11. England none for 17 as Bairstow once again goes bang. Some wayward bowling there from Southey. He's bowling a bit too straight. And what's happened there? Just it's hit him on the head there. And here we go. Southey's picked up a wicket. Looks like Banton has departed. There we go. There's the out, and yes, Southey giving it the airplane. Good stuff there, mate. First wicket of the series. A good take there from Seifert, the keeper. Pretty regulation as Banton departs for 6 runs. James Vince, the new man, walking out to the crease. Southey 1 for 10 off 1.5 overs there. Edge first ball goes through the cordon through to third man. Looks like they're going to pick up a single. So England 1 for 22 as Bairstow continues on his merry way. Here's that one for another boundary as Scott Kugelheim is about to make an appearance here. And first or second ball is being pulled away for 4, 2 straight again. Vince moving on to 6. This time Vince cuts it away. That's going to go for another 4, so an expensive start from Kugelheim. And another boundary there. It's not looking too good for Kugelheim here. It's been a bit expensive early on. As we see a spinner into the attack. I believe it is Ish Sodhi. Bairstow though going pretty well as he whips this one away. Moving on to, that's going to be 4, 29 runs here. Santner, we're going to have to spin from both ends here. England 1 for 56, going at 7.5 and over. As Vince hits that one down the ground. He's moved on to 21 with that shot. Good work from Vince. Ish Sodhi back into the attack, and he's picked up a wicket. Bairstow, he was looking threatening there, but looks like he's going to be departing. Good little catch here from Seifert. As we see there, great little edge. Seifert with the grab, 33 off 26 for Bairstow. Good innings, 2 for 66 England as the captain. Owen Morgan walks to the crease. Vince goes for a reverse sweep. Didn't really pay off there. Vince though once again tees off down the ground, just falls short of the fielder. 32 now for James Vince, looking pretty good. James Vince once again 32, make that 33 off 27 deliveries. England 2 for 75 as Nisham is going to be brought into the attack here. one of the star performers from the World Cup for New Zealand, Jimmy Neesham. And straight away, he finds the edge of Morgan. That is going to race away for 4, unfortunately. England 2 for 81 at the moment, as we see the edge there. Healthy outside edge for 4. And Morgan this time plays a back foot punch through cover. That it looks like it's going to roll away for 4. There we go, 2 for 85 England. Off 12 overs is a chance. Morgan has skied one. Will he take the grab though? Will he be a wicket? There is. That was straight to him. Easy grab for... who was the grab? I'm not too sure who took the grab, but it was a pretty standard one regardless. As Morgan departs to his cougar line, he departs for 11. Santner back into the attack. That's up in the air. Was it bat pad? Has he dropped it? Seifert dropped it. What's going on there? Let's take a look at the replay. Definitely looks like a bit of bat pad action. And Seifert, it was just there, and he seems to have dropped it. As we take a look at the hot spot, you can definitely see the ball passes through the bat, but it doesn't indicate any hot spot activity. So I'm not sure what actually happened there. It definitely looked like it did hit the bat, but he dropped it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. As Santner bowls, generally goes bang here. It's going to be a catch. Is he taking the grab? He's taking the grab. Is that out? What's happened there? No? What's going on? Why is that not out? Has he stepped over the mark? Looks like it. Yeah, okay. He's taken the grab, but he stepped over the mark, unfortunately. But never fear. There has been another wicket, or a wicket. Denley departs this time. A little caught behind. Well bowled there from Jimmy Neesham. Picks up his first as Denley departs for 7. That was actually his second wicket. Neesham bowling an absolute treat here. Santner this time gets dispatched over fine leg. That is going to go for a 6. Billings, the England vice-captain, being dispatched for a 90-metre 6. Santner for 20 out of 3.1. Been given a bit of tap. England 4 for 101 as he drives that one down the ground. He's just going to pick up a single there. Moving on to 8. Vince, meanwhile, 36 of 36. And he goes down the ground. Is that going to beat the man? I think it might. Yep, it's going to go for 4. Good shot from Vince. Tim Southey's brought back 1 for 15 off 2. As Billings hits that one through extra cover. He's just going to pick up a single there, I believe. Vince this time pulls this one away. That is going to go for 4, and that will bring up James Vince's half-century, 50 runs there off 44 deliveries. It's been a pretty tidy knock from the young man. As we take a look at the wagon wheel, it's been it's played all around the park. It's been a pretty good knock, pretty decent clip as well. As Billings here, he decides to tee off. That one will go for 4 over extra cover. England now 4 for 139 off 4 for 140. Sorry, 4 balls to go in the innings. As Vince hits that one once more for 4. Pretty good shot. Vince this time drives it out. This is the last ball of the innings, and there we have it. England 4 down for 147. New Zealand require 148 for victory. Can they get it done? Can the home country bring it home for the lads? Hopefully New Zealand can get amongst. As we take a look at the bowling figures there, Neesham pick of the bowlers there, 2 for 26. James Vincent well played, 60 of 53. As the openers, Guptill and Munro walk out to the crease. Sam Curran in his debut, it looks like, is bowling the first. As Guptill hits that last ball of the first over for 4. New Zealand none for 8 at the moment. Munro, he's just clipped that one to mid-wicket. That was a poor shot to play, considering the circumstances, as Chris Jordan picks up the first wicket for England. And not ideal. Colin Munro departs for 2 of 3 deliveries, as the new man Seifert has joined Guptill, and pretty much straight away finds a gap through cover, dispatches it for 4. This time Guptill getting in on the action, hits that one through cover. Great shot from the man. 1 for 17 now New Zealand. Once again, Seifert finding the gap through the covers. They haven't really put anyone, well, they do have a couple of men out on the offside there, but he's found the gap with a great shot. Guptill this time on the back dog, and he has popped it up to point. Chris Jordan takes the second wicket of the New Zealand innings. And yeah, 11 off 10 for Guptill. Didn't really get going. A couple good shots, but not the greatest strike rate that we've come to see from him. And there we go, Ross Taylor straight away dispatches it for 4 through cover. Tim Seifert this time, he's seeming to find the middle. Ross Taylor once again. Cover seems to be the area at the moment. England have not dealt with their field there, considering all those shots going through that area. and this time a reverse sweep. New Zealand now 2 for 43. Need 100 of 76 deliveries. That time Ross Taylor goes bang over cover. That is a huge 6. How far has that gone? 126 metres. That is absolutely massive from Roscoe. New Zealand 2 for 55. Roscoe tries to sweep one, and he's been given out LBW by Adil Rashid. Oh no, that is not what New Zealand wanted here. They were looking a pretty good, decent partnership, and it looks like Roscoe has decided to challenge the decision. Let's head down to Hawkeye and see what happens. First we'll check the no ball. That seems pretty good there. Definitely a legitimate delivery. Look at the edge here. Has there been any edge? That is what's going to save him. And no, nothing registers there on the edge. Looks pretty bloody plumb from there. This is definitely a Shane Watson-esque review. As we take a look at Hawkeye, and that looks like it's going to be hitting comfortably. Yep, 3/4 of the way up. That is a pretty poor review. But Roscoe thought he may have edged it apparently, but not to be. And there we go. Decent partnership between Seifert and Ross Taylor comes to an end. Taylor departs at 25 off 19, going at 130 strike rate. Colin Granholm can go bang. Can he help guide this chase for New Zealand? Then 93 off 70 balls as Rashid 1 for 8 off 2.2. He's been bowling very well. That one was a bit uppish, but he's going to pick up his first run down to long on. This time Seifert goes bang over cover. Where's that going to go? It's going to go for 4. No, it's cut off out there in the deep cover region for 2 runs. To Granholm this time, he whips it away down to mid wicket. He finds the man though, so a bit of bother for New Zealand at the moment. They've lost a couple quick wickets. Adil Rashid once again proving how good he is in the 2020 level. De Granholm departs for 3 as Pat Brown is making his international 2020 debut here. His first delivery as Neesham is facing his first delivery as well. 81 of 54 required as Neesham just glances that one through mid-wicket. He's going to pick up 2 runs. They're going to have to hurry though, and the dive has saved him, although not the greatest pick up there from Pat Brown. This time we see Seifert going bang. Has it gone for 6? No, he's patted it back I think, and they're only going to pick up a single, so not great awareness out there. As we take a look at the replay, there we go, Vince. He's done bloody well to drop that but bring it back in, so it's only the 1 run. And now we're seeing Denley here, 8 overs to go, 73 or 48 the equation, and Denley being brought on for the first over, his first over, which is a bit surprising. But great shot there as that is gone for 4. Just a gentle whip off their legs there. James Neesham this time, reverse sweep through, that is a great shot. That's going to go for 4 as well. That is fantastic. Good shot there from Jimmy Neesham. Tim Seifert, massive top edge. That is going to go for a well-needed 4, seeing as the required run rate is at 8.7. That was a massive massive edge there. Top edge, it's gone for 4, we'll take it. This time Seifert goes bang. He's definitely up the run rate as he's gone along. He's got his iron. 131 metre 6-0, that is huge. You don't see many more larger than that, as Pat Brown, welcome to international cricket mate, has been absolutely dispatched. Denley now, Seifert goes for a single, and oh, they've gone up here. Is that out? We're going to have to go to the 3rd umpire. Surely he's made it safe. Oh, hang on, that looks pretty bloody close. Seifert not really running with much intent there. Pretty lazy running it looks like. And is that going to be out? I think that's going to be out. He hasn't dived, which is proved costly, I believe. Yep, he's been given out. That is absolutely deplorable running. Seifert departs for a well-made 44 of 41. As Santner, the new man, first ball, he goes as well. Oh no, Denley has got a wicket. What has Santner done there? He's tried to drive that one. He's picked up a edge, quite a thick edge. Good keeping from Billings there. Golden duck for Santner. New Zealand 6 for 102. 43 off 23 now the going rate. As there's a good shot from Neesham. He's going to find the gap there, just over the fielder for 4. Hopefully a few more of those are needed to bring it home for the New Zealand lads. Neesham this time goes over cover, extra cover. Is it gone for 6? I think he's taken it, but he may have gone over the rope as the umpire signals 6. Great shot there, a bit risky, but he goes for it again, and I think this time he's found the fielder, but unfortunate, and as New Zealand need 33 of 20. Denley once again in the wickets. He has been absolutely taking wickets for fun here as Neesham departs for 27. This time, where is that gone? Oh, it's out, is it? It's another wicket, 2 wickets in quick succession is not great. I think it was Scott Kugelheim who departs. He departs with 2 off 3. New Zealand in all sorts here. They are 8 for 119. Ish Sodhi facing Denley here. He whips that one away. It's gone for 4. It's a good start. It's come right off the middle as well. How many more does he have? It's another whip. And that looks like it's going to go for another 4. Well needed boundary. As New Zealand now 21 off 9. Where's that one gone? It's gone for another 4. Ish Sodhi, can he bring it home for the New Zealand lads? It is a great shot. He's got some good pinch hitting here. 17 off 8 now. Ish Sodhi, he's found the man. It was a matter of time. He went for that shot one too many times. And now New Zealand 9 down, staring defeat here. 9 for 131 as Lockie Ferguson is going to be the last man between a England win. Here we go, 17 off 7. Denley's 3 for 37, last ball of his spell. Expensive, but he's taken the wickets. And straight away he's glanced that one. It's beat the man at square leg. It's going to go for 4. Last over coming up, 13 off 6. Southey, all he can do is pull that one away. It's gone for a single. Not going to be enough here. Lockie Ferguson, what can he do? 12 off 5, and he's going to hit it straight down mid-off's throat. That is the match. England have won the first match of this 5-match 2020 series, winning by 11 runs, unfortunately. As we take a look at the New Zealand scorecard, Seifer, he had the innings together, a good partnership between him and Ross Taylor, but unfortunately, Joe Denley, man of the moment, taking 3 wickets. They were shared around, but man of the match, Joe Denley, for his bowling. England winning by 11 runs. And England going into this series 1-0 up with 4 matches to play. So join us next time for the second 2020 international match. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed these highlights, please leave a like and comment down below. But until the next one, take it easy.